National Science Board member James Lawrence Powell investigated peer-reviewed literature published about climate change. This was last year, and he found that out of 13,950 articles, 13,926 of them supported the reality of global warming. Now, remember, that was all of the peer-reviewed studies on the issue of global warming from the early 1990s until the year 2012. He went back and looked at all of them and tallied it up. So who believes in it, who doesn't, and all that stuff. So some 99.8% of the studies all said the same thing. Well, now he did some new research looking at peer-reviewed articles published between November 2012 and December 2013. And guess what? Out of 2,258 articles with 9,136 authors, how many do you think explicitly rejected human-driven global warming? One. Wow. So Phil Plyatt from Slate sums this up well. He says, quote, "One of the most fascinating aspects of climate change denial is how deniers essentially never publish in legitimate journals, but instead rely on talk shows, grossly error-laden op-eds, and hugely out-of-date claims," which is only 100% accurate. This isn't a debate, man. It's not a debate. All of the actual scientists who aren't funded by ExxonMobil and Chevron and BP and the rest of the fossil fuel industry, they all say the same thing. When you have an academic study and it's peer-reviewed, they all say the same thing. And as time has gone by, the consensus has grown even stronger. I think back to 2009, there was a survey of climate scientists. 97% of them said global warming is real and it's largely man-made. And then as time went by, in 2012, we learned that 99.8% of the studies say global warming is real, it's man-made. And now, in this last year, it was one person out of 9,136 people, all scientists, that said it's not happening. Only one! That's 99.999 or something like that. Oh my goodness, man, and we need to stop debating this, but that's just the thing. The public isn't debating this. They all realize global warming is a problem and we need to do something about it. Look at the polls. It's clear, okay? I think the Democratic politicians realize it, even though some of them also take money from ExxonMobil and Chevron and the rest of them, right? The only people actually standing in the way are the Republicans, and it's because they're given millions of dollars every election cycle from the oil industry. So they will block any type of attempt to change from our reliance on oil and move to some sort of green technology. I mean, we have the technology right now. There's this thing called thorium, which is like, you know, an angel delivered the energy source of the future. It's basically nuclear energy, except it's meltdown proof. Why are we not investing billions of dollars into this? Why are we not trying to expand the infrastructure for this? Why are we not also investing in other aspects, whether it's solar or wind? We can make these things more efficient. We can improve them. We can spread the power grid out into these new areas. We can make it so that we don't need to invade all these random Middle Eastern countries in order to continue our addiction. But we're not, because our government is corrupt, because our government is bought. And also, more importantly even, the fake scientists, the fake researchers are bought as well. Did you know that the researchers who say that global warming isn't real, these are the same guys who were used in the debate when they said that tobacco and cigarettes don't cause cancer? I'm not kidding. These are the same guys. Okay, that is insanity. The same PR people, the same technique that tobacco companies use to say that we don't cause cancer for years and years until the consensus was too overwhelming. These are the same scientists they've recycled, who just, repeat the propaganda.